Alright, Game Cooker US Rocks VR here. I'm in a game called Dead Secret. I'm continuing my gameplay of the horror and psychological games that I have in my library. They're not necessarily all good. I'm just kind of going through my list and playing them for my Darkfest series up until Halloween. So, um, again, most of these I probably haven't played. Uh, so you'll be working through the first time with me on most of them. So, um, enjoy the show. Let's see, this is kind of an investigative puzzle solving kind of game, so I'm not very good at them. So, um, we'll see how I do. Um, this one has 5 endings from what I have read. I'll probably just do the one ending, uh, just for time's sake. That way you can get a little idea of what the game has to offer. So this isn't like a crazy horror game or whatever. It's more, I think, just some jump scares and stuff. I don't get too scared with horror games anymore, but I'll try to be a little more dramatic at times. Uh, the graphics are not bad. They're not great, but they're not terrible. I mean, they could be better, but you know, what are you gonna do? Uh, Inside, it's normal looking, like a house. So let's get started. So you gotta point your controller. It's kind of weird. Like some things it's looking, some things it's controller.
Harris Bullard was found dead in his study 5 days ago. Nobody believes me, but I think he was murdered. This house in the middle of nowhere holds the secret. There's a story hiding here, and I'm going to cover it. If I'm right, there are 4 major suspects. Graham Wellington, Josie Herrera, Cynthia Peckman, Bobby Sawyer. I'm not leaving until I find out what happened.
Okay, so here I am in the house. Dead Secret. Sorry about the cars. I had to open up the windows because it's very hot in here. The temperature, it's unusually warm. So I hope that's not like ruining the experience. But here's a mirror. An avatar of me. Article about the professor who was found dead. Neuroscience, huh? Harris Bullard, retired recluse, found dead in his study. Police ruled death natural. Bobby Sawyer ran errands for Bullard, found the body. That's interesting. Whoa. Josie Herrera, Bullard's live-in assistant. Okay. Cynthia Peckman, ex-wife, inheritor of his estate. Graham Wellington, former colleague of Bullard. Okay, that's a lot of people. Last time I didn't get that. The key. Yay. Investigate the crime scene. Can't play the piano. Is there a key somewhere? Can't move that because of my arm. Wife isn't wasting any time sewing. Okay, let's check out the crime scene. Or go down the cellar. Nope, can't go in there. Small key unlocked the door. Okay. This is where Bobby Sawyer found Bullard's body. He'd been dead for a couple days though. The coroner ruled that Bullard died from pancreatic failure. The body didn't have a mark on it, no trauma, no sign of a struggle if he was murdered. His killer was pretty sneaky about it. What do we got over here? Door opened up. Oh, what's this? Looks like a tiny camera lens. Okay. The room is a regular library. Some of the volumes look ancient. Ancient books. Can't turn on the TV. Quantum mechanics. Technical books. Go out, please. Sorry about that. Oh, another camera lens. Circular lens. Something is after me. It's creeping around the house trying to get in, I'm sure of it. I heard footsteps outside and creaking on the roof. It's not safe here. I've taken the ideal focal lenses from the normal location and hidden them in my study, which I guess I just got. Oh. I've sent you a package that you'll know what to do with. Check the map for the mask. As usual, X marks the spot. Oh, okay. The sequence is west, east, north. Can't get the typing. North. Harris Bullard, I am woodcutter. Your past is caught up with you. It's over. Oh boy, that's not good. Woodcutter threatening Bullard. Oh, scissors. Awesome. Oh, what's that we got on the couch? I see a piece of paper. There's a page from a manuscript here. A man who could see with his skin. In 1926, I met a man who could see with his skin. His eyes were sealed with wax and bandage, yet he remained aware of the room around him. We held up signs which he read and fingers which he counted even when we stood behind him. After the performance, I gave him $200 for the secret. He explained that he could see as long as some part of his skin remained exposed to the air. He described it as a shift in the wind or a slight breeze on his face, a subtle motion of the hair on his arm. After years of focus and practice, he had developed the ability to form a mental image of his surroundings based only on slight sensations. This man had achieved the form of idiofocus. Granted, he had only access to a very narrow range of sensory information, but the result was powerful. I immediately resolved to discover the secret of his ability. Now, almost 4 decades later, I'm very close. Let me check the TV real quick. Okay, it looks like it's good. Sometimes it minimizes. Where is it? Where is my controller? There it is. Oh, what's this we got here? Whoa. These books are by the same author, Lafcadio Hearn. It looks like one is missing. Dictionaries and language references. It looks like a lot of these books aren't in English. Another story here. The Snow Woman, adapted from an original translation by Lafcadio Hearn. An old man and his son climbed the mountain to collect firewood. It began to snow heavily, and unable to make it back home, they decided to pass the night in a small hut. In the middle of the night, the young man awoke to see that the door had blown open. A tall woman with long hair and white kimono was leaning over his father, blowing her breath upon him. When she saw the son was awake, she said, "You are a handsome young man, so I will let you live, but if you ever speak of this to anyone, your life shall be forfeit." In the morning, that young man found his father frozen and dead. He climbed down the mountain alone and never spoke of the episode. A year later, he met and married a young, beautiful girl. They had children together and were happy, but the night of his father's death still weighed heavily on his mind. One night, after having a bit too much to drink, the man told his wife about the encounter with the Snow Woman. She was furious. "You promised not to tell," she screamed, and before his eyes she became the tall woman with long black hair and a white kimono. "If it were not for our children, I would end your life here and now. I will spare you for their sake, but if anything ever happens to them, you shall pay the price." And with that, she melted into the wind and was gone. That's weird. Oh, okay. So there's the map. So let's see. We got the United States, so around Japan. So I gotta turn it towards Japan. There we go. Okay, so now I know what that is, I think. Oh. Oh, nice. Okay, so I think I know where that piece is. Where did I find that piece? Physiology. Nerve. Huh. Doctor stuff, huh? She thought he was an engineer. Alright, where did I find that piece? I found something earlier, let me see. I had to restart the game because it wasn't full screen for me. Let me go check out here. Whoa! Crow. Okay, here we go. Check the package. Whoa! That was freaky. Don't do that again. Scissors. A book. Quaidon. Lafcadio Hearn. It's an old book. It says Quaidon. Quaidon, whatever, Quaidon. On the cover, whatever that means, the author is Lafcadio Hearn. Okay, I got an old book. Okay, that's not good. Can't go down the cellar yet. Whoa. Why is the TV on? Why is the TV on? Picture of a woman, she's wearing a white kimono standing in the snow. That's not good. Something about this painting makes me uncomfortable. It's very bleak. Okay, so here we go. I can't push the book all the way back. Feels like it's hitting something. Wait, there's something jammed in the way back there. It's a flat triangular wedge or some sort of writing on it. Oh, look at that. Ha, I might actually get something done in these games. So look at the map, turn the globe, put this little piece in. It's a small box, let's get better look at it on the desk. Oh. One of the buttons is missing. Whoa, oh! Shoot. How do I get the button? Alright, so what was the directions now? Crap. I forgot. Oh, wait, no. It's not working. How do you turn the pages? No. Forgot what was it? Collected documents. Here we go. Profiles, notes. Here we go. No, that's not what I want. Oh yeah, that's it. West, east, north. All right. So what about the mask? West, east, north. Which mask do I need? Oh. That one's got her eyes closed. Weird looking mask. I guess I can't get the mask yet. Alright, so let me check this again. It's west, east, north. I hope that's west. That's not how you do it. Yeah, I already know that. This is where I get stumped. Coroner report. Pancreatic failure, huh? Snow woman. Okay, I'm stumped. Can't get the masks, huh? What do I do now? Can't go there. Probably when the TV was on, it gave me a clue. Should have looked at it. Boy, this is where I get stumped here. So where do we put the... Oh wait, what's in here? Something else? No, nothing else. So I need one of the other statues. I don't know, I thought this was going to be the combination, west, east, north, right? Whoa. That was weird. I see the lenses fit into the mask's eye socket. It's like a weird pair of goggles. Oh boy. Whoa. So. Whoa. Ah! That is freaky. Okay, that was. Oh! Now the sign? There was a page taped to the back. Phew. Josie, if you're reading this note, then something must have happened to me. I may be dead or missing. If so, you are the only person who can save our research. The truth is that I'm being threatened. It started before I left the college. I get notes every few months from somebody calling himself the Woodcutter. What he wants is access to our research. He wants me to turn over our plans for the lunar dream apparatus. Josie, my life is in danger. Woodcutter knows things, secret things about my past that nobody should know. I'll not yield to the simple blackmail, but lately, threats have escalated. I am sure that I am being watched at the house. I sometimes hear things on the other side of the wall. Yesterday, with the mask on, I thought I saw somebody reaching for me. It's a warning from my subconscious. I am no longer safe here. I've locked our research away in a safe upstairs. I want you to retrieve it and leave. Destroy everything before you go. Burn the house down if you have to. Just get the research and get out of there. Head for the big city where it's easy to hide. I'm counting on you, Joe. Don't let our work fall into their hands. Harris Bullard blackmailed by the Woodcutter. Woodcutter primary suspect. Josie, ordered by Bullard to destroy their research and split. I knew there was more to the story. Whatever Bullard was mixed up in, I bet there's evidence in that safe. Who was Woodcutter? Open the safe upstairs. Okay, so how do you get upstairs? Is this it? No. So I guess I can go back here now? Maybe it'll let me up. My hunch was right. Bullard's death is definitely fishy. Better stop and read my notes. Okay. Harris Bullard's body was found by Cynthia, Bobby, Jose, Graham Wellington. That's it. Bobby ran odd jobs for Bullard. Could he have done it? He certainly had the opportunity. Bullard was scared. He was worried about losing his research. Blackmail. I knew this would be a scoop. Somebody wanted Bullard's research. He must have been killed for it. Woodcutter. What is that supposed to mean? This is the kind of juicy detail I came here to find. Okay. To sell this story, I need some real evidence. Let's go check out that safe. Oh boy, here we go. Upstairs we go. I have no idea. Let me make sure the TV's still up. Yep, still recording. Good. Alright. Well, left or right? I have no idea. What did he say? Great. Doesn't tell you left or right. Let's go left. Oh boy. Not much of interest. Hero says helicopter may win Vietnam War. Helicopter to win the war. The chair looks pretty comfortable, but I don't have time to rest. The window is painted shut. Oh, look at that, a fingerprint. Whoa. Up in the chest. Freaky. There's the key. What do we have here? Dear Diary, today is an anniversary. It was 5 years ago today that I found Dad's name on an old research paper at the University of Chicago, I guess. That's what that is. He had written it in 1933, 8 years before I was born. Or University of California, whatever. I didn't know he had gone to college. I had never really thought about his life. He was just a name on my birth certificate. Dad ran out on Mama after the war. He had gone off to fight and just never came back. When he stopped writing, Mama thought he had been killed. I remember her crying at the kitchen table. The war ended. Life went on. Mama died without ever finding out what happened to him. I used to hate him. Hated the idea of him. Hated my mother a little bit too. I figured Dad was just a deadbeat who ditched Mama because he didn't want a kid. But when I found his name in the library, something changed. I couldn't stop thinking about him. Deadbeat dads don't study physics, do they? What is he doing now? What does he look like? Is he married to somebody else? I traced him here to Kansas, but finding him is taking longer than I expected. Josie Herrera. Oh, so that's his daughter? Came to Kansas to look for her father. Okay. Ah, I found something. Bobby, here's your latest chapter, still all typed. I think this story is becoming very interesting, and I'm sure you can get it published. I hope you don't mind, but I made a few edits and inserted a few details here and there. I'm looking forward to your next chapter, Joe. The Crystal Cave by Bobby Sawyer. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to read all this. Bobby Sawyer, aspiring fiction writer. Josie Herrera, helping Bobby with his writing. Okay, so Very kind of annoying.
It might say reporter on my desk, but I spend most of my time at the Standard making coffee for my editor. I'm tired of writing the gossip column. This story is my shot at the big leagues. When I prove that Bullard was murdered, all the big papers will come calling. I'll finally escape this backwater town. This is it, the chance I've been waiting for.
Okay, so I'm not Josie. Something is holding the lid closed. There's a small dial mounted on the front. Okay, so I gotta find a dial somewhere. Maybe in the next room. Okay, so let's go over to the next room. It does have torso movement. Okay, let's check. Let me go to the other. I don't think there was. There wasn't anything else. I don't think I can open up the drawers over here. Let me see. Okay, so I have to guess go to the next room. This doesn't look good. Fireplace is full of logs. Another document. March 26, 1958, Harris. How was your conference in Chicago? I can just imagine you prancing through the streets like Gene Kelly, swinging on lampposts and declaring yourself to be such a grand importance. Did you remember your lines? Was the audience rapt? Oh, my dear Harris, did you find a little chickadee to take back to your hotel this time? While you were gone, I had old Sam come over and change the locks. He left a few things here which I have relocated to the curb for convenient pickup. I do admit that a few of your possessions may have ended up in the street, but in all honesty, they do not look out of place there. Do you remember the last thing you said to me, Harris? It was almost in passing as you slammed the door, but I heard it very clearly. You said you haven't got the guts. Well, I do have the guts, you rat, and I'm throwing you, your shabby things, and all these last 6 wasted years of my life into the rubbish bin. If I catch you around here again, I will alert the police with the sound of my shotgun. Forever yours, Cynthia. Okay. Cynthia Peckman threw Bullard out of their place. Divorce ensued. It's a plate with a circular dial. Oh, there we go.
Bill told me to cover Bullard's death, but he's just looking for gossip about the young assistant. But I took it seriously, did the research, followed every lead, like a real journalist would. It paid off. I found something everybody else missed. A note, a half-thought, scribbled in the margins of the coroner's draft report. It read, "Hypothermia in summer?"
So he didn't die of pancreas. Maybe. That is really freaky looking. I don't like that guy at all. Alright, let me go back to the chest. See if I can open it. Oh, great. Let's see here, so... Whoa. Dear Dyer, today Dr. Bullard and I built a chassis for his weather device. It's weird as usual. I don't really get why we're building it, but Dr. Bullard doesn't explain things. Tomorrow I need to go buy some bottles for the base. Today, my mama's birthday, she would have been 59. I bet she would have liked the work I'm doing now. I hope she's proud somewhere. I had a nightmare again last night. It's been over a year since I had it last, but never changes. I've written about it over and over, but the writing seems to help, so I'll tell you about it. I'm 5 years old in our apartment in Chicago. It's dark. I've gotten out of bed to get some water, but I hear something coming from Mama's room. I peek in and see a tall man standing over her. He has his hands around her neck. He's breathing hard, and in the cold air I can see his breath. It streams out of his mouth like smoke and seems to cover her. There isn't any breath coming from Mama. She's already dead, but he continues to squeeze. When I was a kid, I thought the dream would go away when I grew up, but it hasn't. Josie Herrera, has recurring dreams about her mother's death. It's a small wooden knob. Okay. Knob. What didn't have a knob on it? I don't remember now. Oh, downstairs. Uh-huh. That's right. Whoa! What is she doing? Why is she coming? Oh, she got me. That was weird. Dead end. Wow. I guess you gotta be quicker. Alright, that was Dead Secret. So, that was one of the endings. So, I don't know if you like, adventure puzzle investigation games. I mean, I don't know what people would expect from this kind of a game to give it like a bad review, but certainly in VR, it is immersive. You get to interact with things. So I don't think it's very expensive. If I remember, it's like $4.99 or something. So not bad. Gives you a little jump scares and some creepiness, especially that Japanese woman. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. Dead Secret. Alright? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for all your support. Love you guys. Bye.